Good morning, everybody. It is your daily crypto news for Wednesday, December 13th, 2023. My name is Matt, and you can find me at matt@dailycryptonews.net. And if you could, leave me a good comment and a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to this podcast so we can continue to grow into the bull run. Real quick, one more announcement. You're going to see 2 episodes today. One is your daily crypto news and a quick 101 on Connect. I'm going to continue to do little short interviews, 5 to 10 minutes with different companies going into the bull run. We're just starting to build this out. If you like it, send me an email. If you don't like it, send me an email, and we're going to make content that you enjoy. Let's get into it today. The IRS is counting down its biggest crypto fraud schemes of the year, and I'm going to tell you what they are. First one was Bruno Black. Bruno Black was the founder of Oyster Pro cryptocurrency, and he was sentenced to 4 years in prison this year. Mr. Black failed to file a tax return and reported no income to the IRS in 2018, despite extravagant spending. He was sentenced to 48 months in prison in order to pay $5.5 million in restitution. Number 2, James Zhong, a Silk Road hacker. And he was sentenced following the seizure and forfeiture of over $3.4 billion in crypto. Zhong stole 50,000 Bitcoins from Silk Road and was sentenced to 1 year and 1 day in prison. Yikes. Number 3, a Bitcoin money laundering scheme. Ian Friedman. Ian is a New Hampshire man, and he was sentenced to 8 years in prison for operating a Bitcoin money laundering scheme. Friedman helped launder $10 million in proceeds from various online scams and exchanges by exchanging dollars for Bitcoin. And finally, number 4, Carl Sebastian Greenwood, the OneCoin co-founder, was sentenced for 20 years in prison. OneCoin, if you guys know, the crypto queen who has went missing, that everybody thinks that is probably dead because she messed with the Russian mafia and her body was chopped up and thrown in the Mediterranean. This is a true story, by the way. And why is that a possibility that happened to her? Because OneCoin scammed millions of victims for over $4 billion. Greenwood, by the way, was ordered to pay approximately $300 million in restitution, and like I said, 20 years in prison. One thing I got from this whole story is the inconsistency of crimes, or my idea of severity of crimes, and the amount of restitution, fines, and prison. What do you think? Matt@dailycryptonews.net. BlackRock intends to make it easier for Wall Street banks to participate in its Bitcoin ETF, should it be approved, by shifting the risk to crypto market makers. The plan includes a novel way for shares of the ETF to be redeemed. And this was just discussed the other day in a meeting with the SEC, and this is a follow-up meeting to the November 20th meeting with the SEC, where the SEC, I said SEC a lot of times there, where the SEC expressed concerns over BlackRock's model for redemption shares. So the previous model proposed and outlined was a T+1 settlement that could begin with the broker-dealer delivering IBTC shares to a transfer agent, the issuer asking the custodian, in this case Coinbase Custody, to send Bitcoin that was backed by those shares to a crypto market maker, and the market maker closing the short position in Bitcoin. And just FYI, the T in a T+1 settlement is shorthand for the date the order is placed. So a T redemption flow means an order that is settled the same day that it's placed. And a T+1 redemption is an order that's placed on Monday but settled on Tuesday. This T+1 flow is timely because the SEC recently approved new rules that would require all stock and ETF settlements to occur within 1 business day. The new settlement flow from BlackRock would mean that the redemption order would begin with the crypto market makers sending cash to the broker to kick off a settlement before authorized participants, big Wall Street banks, ever get involved. This revised model is said to bridge an important gap in that system. And even though BlackRock didn't explicitly spell out how this is going to be superior resistance to market manipulation, it is a nod to the SEC's primary concern over a spot Bitcoin ETF. Online chess platform Immortal Game is no longer working with any NFTs or play-to-earn crypto elements because these such elements encourage heavy cheating on the platform. The Immortal Game, which was built on Ethereum scaling network Immutable X, will no longer accept its Checkmate token, CMT, and it's getting rid of its NFT marketplace. They said that we found by offering large amounts of cash with no limit barrier to entry, we encourage heavy cheating on the platform and degraded the user experience for our legitimate player base who want a fair and safe place to play chess online. Cheating in gaming is nothing new, but cheating in gaming to win money gives a hell of a lot more incentive. And finally, former President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, he announced his third NFT collection, which, like the last two, features him totally ripped, performing a variety of tasks, including traversing fields on horseback to entering space as a cyborg. I mean, which is nothing new. They're NFTs, sure, and it's art. Do what you do, right? They're costing $99 a piece. But here's the catch, and this is the thing that literally made me laugh out loud. Collectors who purchase at least 47 of Trump's newest trading cards, which is going to be $4,700, will receive a tiny piece of the Navy suit that he wore while having his mugshot taken earlier this fall in Georgia. So there's going to be 2024 fabric swatches up for grabs that you can collect and have a piece of the suit that he wore during that mugshot. But you think that that's the limit? No, there is going to be an upper tier. And this upper tier, and there are only 225 pieces of this upper tier. And this upper tier is not only just a suit, but the suit and the tie from the same outfit. This guy is too much. Let's get into those crypto prices.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
And the time is 10:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fear Greedy is at 73 greedy, but not as greedy as it used to be. Bitcoin's sitting at $41,891, up 1.4% in 24. Ethereum's at $2,222. That's a lot of twos, up 1.1%. Tether's number 3. Binance is at 251, down 1%, and XRP is at 61.6 cents, down 0.3%. Rounding off the top 10. No, it is down 0.3%. I know it sounded a little not sure of that, but it's down 0.3%. Rounding off the top 10, we have Solana. It's down 1.4%. USDC, Cardano, Avalanche, which is up 3.6% in 24, approaching that $40 mark. Dogecoin is number 10 at 9.3 cents, down 1.3%. The total market cap is up 1.1% at 1.57 trillion. We have a Bitcoin dominance of 52% and an ETH dominance of 16.9. And that was our show today. Again, we have another show posting here, and it's going to be an interview with Connects Network with founder Arjun Baptani, and he's going to give you a 101 on his project. Make sure you listen to that. Connects, get it? Whatever. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, happy hodling, everyone.